She's a little bit repressed.
Obviously.
Alright, so now we can explore the village a little bit.
You should
Not
check
too
your
much, though.
broadcasting settings and make sure the audio is coming through.
Everything's in order. If you can hear my voice, you should be able to hear everything else, because I don't change any of the settings between streams.
Well, yeah, but you may have on accident may have gotten changed. There's one that only broadcasts party audio, I think.
Well, I'll review the footage after this stream and double check for next stream.
Okay.
If I do it now, it's just going to break the stream.
Yeah.
Also, does she look anything like a shrine maiden to you?
Not in particular.
She's like someone who cosplays a shrine maiden in a brothel.
But see, I would have guessed a different occupation too.
I'm going to go through all this expository banter for the benefit of the stream.
It's a geisha.
What is this place? I do like how they have different character portraits, so it's not just the same face every time.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's an attack style. His first perk is boost attack, and you can, as you level them up, they gain more perks.
Okay.
And we don't have any others, so this is it. He's in our weapon now. We can upgrade him now if we want to. And we can just barely afford it.
What's pacify, man?
It resets them.
Oh, okay.
So every level, they get a perk, but they're kind of like Pokemon. They can only have so many perks, and they have to forget some if you want to learn new ones. And if you want to change your mind, you can't go back. You have to reset them and choose the perks again. And
Okay.
uh, if you change the page in this menu, you can see a list of all their perks, whether they're equipped or not, as you unlock them.
Okay.
You can see the moves he does. So Leech, Carnage, Might, and Recovery. And I think, yeah, if we hit details, we can see what each of these does. So Recovery is a heal, Might is an attack bonus, Carnage is a critical hit, and Leech is life drain.
Okay.
And then you can see their full card. You hit square, and this gives you their bio, which is historically and or mythologically accurate, depending on which character it is. Some of the characters are actual figures from history. Some characters are actual figures from history that are only remembered through legends, and some of them are straight up legendary figures that did not exist.
Okay.
Anyway, we don't have enough for another upgrade, so we're done here. I keep want to change the camera angle, but all it does is zoom in. This is the
That's
store.
great.
We can buy basically nothing, but the more missions we do, the more stuff we unlock. You can buy pre-made weapons. Some weapons, I think, are only available from the shop, but right now it's just starting weapons. Here's some starting gear. Slightly... It's actually exactly what we're wearing right now. It's not even slightly better. There I go, trying to rotate the camera again. This is the blacksmith. He'll take our materials and make them into weapons and armor. We're going to be using him a lot. Not very often until we start fighting bosses, but he's basically the only path to better equipment.
Okay.
So, here's what we could buy. There's the cost on the side. Stats, you can flip through all the pages. If you upgrade a weapon, it might change. So if you upgrade the longsword, it could be a fortified longsword or a master's sword. And you actually... Yes, thank you, Tooltip. Oh my god. Stop, though. I know it's a new game. So, you actually get to choose which path you put it on. So you can have the +1 or the Master's Sword, which completely changes the piece of gear it is, but takes those materials plus money. Where the Fortify doesn't cost any money, but takes those materials. We also have armor. I'll probably want to go guard as soon as possible, and then we don't get any more options till we start beating bosses. And there's not much I can do to upgrade this set, as you can see. Someday I'll stop zooming in every time I try and rotate the camera. Back here is a small shrine, but it's not active until we get a little bit further in the game, but it's very important. The Tenko mostly express themselves in emotes. Over here is the Pool of Purity. It's a bath. It's not open yet. Got a new letter. Look at all the letters we got. We got 4 Soul Steel, 4 Pure Soul Steel, 1 Exalted Soul Steel. I got the Yamato outfit, the Horo outfit, the Yamato outfit white, the Rene outfit, the Hatsuho's Oni mask, the Shusui's hat, Yu's hairpin. This is all stuff I unlocked for beating the demo, buying the game, and getting so far in my other file. So it's a combination of things. What it does allow us to do, though, is look at the gear we're wearing right now. Look at the gear that I got for free. And there's also a white version, which is exactly the same. So we can wear Yamato's outfit. The white Yamato outfit has slightly different stats. I think I'll actually use that one. And the dual knives we've almost maxed out, so we'll use gear until we max it out, and then we'll change it. So now we're wearing a white version of Yamato's outfit. It's really strong. And I chose the white one because I think the first boss we fight is water. Might be earth. Um, we'll see. I can change it regardless. This is Shusui, whose hat we just acquired. So this is where we go to get our lore, basically. Useful things he does, though. He keeps track of what each monster drops and where each one's located. I will go through all these menus just so that we can get her done. And we'll get back to the awakening later. Okay, don't get too curious, because that's creepy. Oh, I'll control it, just you watch. He says that with such a casual face. And once again, somehow, this door connects us. We also didn't have to actually walk over to the bed, but it does exist right over there. Yamato could probably fight the entire horde by himself anyway. I am the highest quality recruit there is. Just you wait. But yeah, there is a lot of story right at the start. You know what? I'd love you to show me how you slew Shootin' Doji. It's not the greatest shame of your life because you're already dead. So rest easy. Yeah, so as the tooltip explained already, we can equip 3 at once, eventually. What that allows us to do is the main one we get the abilities of, and then the off ones grant passive bonuses. There's our actual bid. Oh my lord, there's more stuff. Request your meals from the kitchen. Do not leave the village at night. Do not waste water. Don't harm the Tenko. You as Yamato's daughter. Keep a safe distance. We value your life. Thank you and welcome aboard. Splendid. Let's go right to HQ.
I'm back. That explains why you use weird.
Yeah, she's untouchable.
Evidently. Unless you wish to die.
Alright, so the offering box will give us a garbage bonus. We don't have enough for it right now. I'm actually going to go to the shop and sell some stuff so we can afford that. Because the more you use it, it actually levels up the shrine. So I want to start using it right away.
When I saw that mail, I'm like, did he get the pre-order special? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I got some gear for beating the entire demo before buying the game, for buying the game, and for getting some achievements in my other file. So I actually have some really strong armor that I can start with. It's a white version of Yamato's armor. I also have the black version.
I know. Yeah, I noticed all the other stuff you got too. Different hats and that sort of thing.
Yeah, Yamato is a full set though, so if you equip one piece, you have to equip the whole set.
Oh. So that's the downside.
Yeah, so I can't have the armor and then a different hat. I'm going to do a quick jaunt around and make sure that I hit all the important quest triggers. This still isn't ready yet. Oh, there's gestures and stuff too,
Of course.
because it is multiplayer.
Because every game these days has to have gestures and be like Dark Souls.
It's also pre-made messages.
Oh my fucking god.
It's meant to be like a multiplayer Monster Hunter experience, more or less. Sell one of those.
Sell all the things.
Yes, amazing. Tell me about patronage more, Senpai. Senpai will never notice me. Let's say, look at abdomens, right? They're worth 80 if I sell them. That's more or less the best thing we can sell, and they're really easy to get. I think the ancient coins are only for sale use. Basically, anything with those two sparkles is a money item, except I know that there's a quest that'll ask me for soil, so I'm holding on to it. I'll sell the ancient coin, though. I also need to hold on to some abdomens for a quest. But in the early game, abdomens are going to be one of our money makers. Yes, I slept very well. Yamato just has to explain his whole life story before we head out. Of course, we end up in the most volatile area.
Because you know that's what the main story demands.
Alright, so we can actually do Yamato's training, which I think is maybe how I unlocked this armor set. And we may do that later, but first let's say a prayer. Luckily we got a response. Alright, so right now I think we only have access to the Age of Grace. So here's the quest. We need to get 1 copper ore. We're going to take that. We can only hold 5 quests at once, but it's the only one, so it's fine. Even if we didn't take it, if we had a copper ore, it would just autocomplete. So we don't have to take it before getting the item. We can get the item first.
Okay.
We'll just do these in order. We'll take Oka, because it's all we can take. We've said our prayers, so now we can head out. And even if we unlock more missions, we'll probably do the Drumbles mission before we do anything else. Because one of these missions, I think it's the Drumbles mission, has a copper ore for sure on it. And also there's a quest to slay Drumbles that's going to pop up.
Pardon me?
I don't like having the dodge button and the pickup button on the same thing, because you have any forward motion at all, you'll do a dodge and you'll jump over the item that you want to pick up. Oka's just going to go and ruin everything, and I'm just going to pick up the loot. Like, by the time I pick this stuff up, she's already handled it. There's an ancient coin. Items will spawn more or less in the same spot every time. So if you're using ancient coins for your main currency, then you can pretty much acquire one there every time. The confusing thing is that the right stick actually does rotate the camera when you're in a mission. It's going to die eventually. After this mission, we'll change weapons, because we should have full bond with this one. There is a run button too, but I can't quite remember what it is. You can dodge, though, to move a little bit quicker. The point of this mission, I think, is just to clear all the zones. If we go back, they might respawn.
Seems legit.
Also, if Oka kills enough objectives, the mission will also just end. So I really want to pick up all the items available before she does that, in case one of them's a copper. Some of these do have item pools. Like, I think that deformed bone is sometimes something else.
Freaking Oni.
I know, right? Can't get away from them.
I was about to say that being every fucking thing.
Oh, if you get hit when you're purifying, it interrupts you as well. Alright, I'm gonna make sure I kill all the other guys before killing the last flaming skull, as they call them.
God, Neo is more correct as far as time period than this game is.
But this game's got problems with time. Okay, we haven't met our quota yet, so we actually have to backtrack. There's the run button.
Controls don't seem like they're the best thing on the planet.
No, they're a little bit janky. There's also a lock-in button. So the run button is the purify button, except you hold it instead of okay, if you hold it while standing still, you purify. If you hold it while moving, you dash.
I guess the game was originally made for a portable console, so.
Yeah, like right trigger does basically nothing. Left trigger brings up this menu. L1 is the lock on. R1 is dash and purify. We did not get any copper this time. Hopefully we get some of the mission rewards. Oh, also, these little mini shrines will heal you and restock all the uses of your Mitama abilities. So you see, like, we only have 12 uses of recovery. It'll be restored if we pray at one of those stones.
Oh, okay.
Also, the Mitama gain experience by doing missions, so you don't have to spend money on them if you don't want to. It is quicker to spend money, though. I'll often do a mix of both.
That makes sense.
Also, if we want, we could buy another prayer right away. And it'll just stay in effect for our next mission regardless of what we do in between. But after each mission, you should have a jog around, see if any side quests have popped up, like right here.